Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're doing well this morning. Hope you had a good night's sleep and you're well rested and ready to face this beautiful Saturday. Looks like we might get a little rain today. Thank you so much for being here and for following my videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. If you will, subscribe to the channel, like the video if it resonates with you, and also comment on any video. And my videos are timeless. They're for you whenever you come across them. So if you want, you can go back through some of the titles, and if any of the titles speak to you, open them up and look at them, and they might speak to your situation. Just because they were made several weeks or months ago doesn't mean that they can't fit your situation today, because time is an illusion, okay? There is no such thing as time. Time and space are illusions. Spirit is spirit is spirit is spirit. But if you'll comment on any video and be subscribed to the channel, I will put your name in a drawing for a free private reading, and I'm going to announce the winner at the end of the month, the 1st of April. And I want to say that lately I had picked up on some very negative energy, and I apologize to those of you who have been faithful to my channel and have been watching my videos for a while now. If you have been, you know that that is totally out of my domain. I do not dabble in negativity. I want everything to be a positive experience when you come here. I will say that I'm not really a tarot reader. I do use tarot cards. I use other media also. I use the trinkets. I use the rocks, and I, create my own cards. And then I do channeling, where I just talk to you about what's being communicated to me. I'm a medium, so I channel spirit. And it's sometimes people's loved ones who are with me who have crossed over, and sometimes it's the spirit, okay? So you're going to have a different experience every time you come to this channel. It's going to be different. And I love it when they have fun, and because if you had ever met me in real life, you would know that the things that I do and say on these videos is definitely not me. It's totally coming from spirit. I mean, there's some things I talk about, and I don't even know how I come up with it, because it's not something I even know. So it's definitely coming from spirit, and I'm truly grateful, because I'm just a vessel. I'm just a regular woman with courage to be herself and to come here and to allow spirit to work through me. And I found some blockages this morning that were trying to hinder me from the process that spirit wants to use me for. And I was able to thankfully clear those. I wasn't. Spirit did it. Spirit does it all. I am nothing. I am nothing, and I know that. I'm an amazing person, and I know that I have gifts and I have worth, but I know that without spirit, those gifts would be nothing. Okay? I love you, spirit. I praise your name, and I ask you to just move me out of the way. Use my intuition. Use whatever you need to use, the sensations in my body. Can you please help me with this reading? What would you like to say to those who have come here to hear from you? What would you like to say? Okay. All right, well, we're going to start out. I've got all the zodiac signs here, all 12 of them. And I'm going to shuffle, and we're going to see what spirit wants to say. We're going to just do like mini readings. And I'll tell you what spirit says as we go through. And spirit will tell me which cards to use. Spirit, who do you want to speak to first? Can you show us who you want to speak to first? This reading is going to be for Scorpio, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Pisces. And then I have Libra on the bottom of the deck, so we might as well just use them all. Okay, Spirit will pull a card for each one. Is that how you want to do this? Pull one card from the Rebel deck. Alright, Spirit says pull a card from this Sacred Rebel deck. Spirit guides, can you please give me a card? Scorpio, the color purple is standing out. Maybe that movie, I don't know. The color purple is standing out here. Sagittarius, there's an eclipse that you need to be aware of, and I think it's on March 21st. It's a full moon eclipse. Taurus. Somehow there's two people that are relevant. Taurus, your color that's standing out. Purple for Scorpio, red and orange for Sag. And there's a lot of fire, a lot of passion, Sagittarius. For Scorpio, it's a sense of digging, going deep for something, digging deep for something. Maybe there's a truth you're trying to find out. Taurus, there's two people that are in your situation. There's two people somehow, and I think one of them, it looks like you're watching somebody or somebody's watching you. Anyway, orange is the color I see for you. Pisces. Pisces, whoa, you are looking fabulous, girlfriend or guy friend. You are sexy as hell. Look at those boobs. Blue is standing out to me in yours. You're almost like in a cave, Scorpio. You're in a cave. Sagittarius, you look like you're in a battle. Taurus, you just look like you're curious about something. You're looking at somebody, or somebody's looking at you. Pisces, you might have blonde hair. You are looking good. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You are looking so good. You're down on your knees for some reason. Maybe you're praying about something. You look like you got it under control. Your color is teal. And then I have Libra over here trying to restore some justice. Libra, pink. You might have pink hair. You're looking good too. Oh my God, look at your boobs. You got two people you're dealing with in your situation, it looks like. You might have some candles lit. You might need to turn your front porch light off, or your back porch light, or both. Don't be burning them lights if you don't need to. Save some money. Okay, so we got number 8, number 9, number 2, number 12, and number 7. Scorpio, your number is 8. Sagittarius, your number is 9. Taurus, 2. Pisces, 12. 2 plus 1 is 3, okay? And then Libra, your number is 7. All right, let me see if I see any other synchronicities here. Okay, all right, we're going to get a card from this deck for you all. Sagittarius, where's your arrow? Why don't you have an arrow? You're in battle, but you're not really fighting. It's like, and I've been seeing the 8 of Wands this morning. I've been seeing the Star card. I've been seeing the 6 of Cups. I've been seeing the 5 of Swords. Spirit guides, can you please give me a card for this reading? One card, please. There we go. Thank you. There's 2, but that's okay. All right. I have focus on the light and collaborative dreaming. And in this card, there's a sunflower. And sunflowers, I was looking that up. And sunflowers they're a flower that represents pure, genuine, long-lasting love, and they're often given to people when they start a new job or career or open a business because they're a sign of success. and purity and patience. So sunflowers are standing out to me. Maybe you love sunflowers. And then I have these longleaf pines again. Somehow these longleaf pines are significant. You might have your hair braided and it might be a little like unkept around your face. You might be washing your hands. If you're washing your hands while you're listening to this, pay attention. There might be something in it for you. Yeah, this braided hair is standing out. And then I have collaborative dreaming. And that's about finding your place in the collective and understanding how you fit into the collective and how your behavior affects everything in life. Because everything we do is an energy exchange. And if we give too much and don't receive enough, then that knocks things out of balance, okay? So we have to be mindful that we're not giving and not receiving anything in return. So focus on the light. Let's see what that means. I want to read what focus on the light means. We've already read what collaborative dreaming means. But Spirit has a message for somebody about focusing on the light. And that's 10, which is 1, and 10. So these are both 10s. You might be seeing synchronicities like 10-10, or you might be seeing 11-11, or 1-11, okay? Or 10-11, because sometimes it comes out that way. Right now, the synchronicities that I'm seeing are like 8-2-8, 7-1-7. I'm seeing balanced numbers. And before I wasn't seeing that. I was seeing out of balance numbers like 2-33 or 7-11, and now I'm seeing balance. So that's the universe letting me know that my life is getting more in tune and in balance, because we can easily get out of balance. All right. Sorry it's taking so long. Number 37. And I probably won't read it all, but I want us to have an understanding of what Spirit's trying to say here. A tremendous force of light is gathering around you. It is attracted to the purity of your intention to create from your heart. As your intention grows, so does the light. As the light grows, so does your intention. Magic wants to happen for you now. The synchronicity, perfect timing, opportunities, and information that are needed will seem to be drawn right to your door. You may start to feel as if you cannot walk outside without stumbling into something helpful, wonderful, and inspiring. You might be startled at this interplay of light with your heart. With your heart evokes many new successes and attracts an abundance of opportunities your way. You may need to adjust as the field of light grows stronger and its effect becomes more palpable. It may bring rather dramatic improvements into your world. You may be uncomfortable or feel out of your depth with these changes. This would be understandable, but it would be a shame for you to hold on to that resistance for anything more than a brief moment. Any resistance or fear will inhibit the continuing free flow of the light so that it can manifest its beauty through you in the physical world where it is needed. It is best to stay focused on your pure heart and intentions. Just allow all else to happen of its own accord without making it mean anything too personal. Simply let it be the workings of the great light of love flowing through a pure heart and touching the world. Even if the light that is drawn to you and flows through you has some dazzling effects, you don't have to get caught up in it. Doing so might start you worrying that you are unworthy or that you are unable to keep up. This worry will constrict possibilities rather than allowing the free flow of the light. You have permission simply to be appreciative of the light and to enjoy it as you continue to focus on what really matters, the pure intentions of your heart and your desire to create. If you are not sure what this means or how it would look on a practical level, consider this example. A service-oriented business becomes very successful financially and gains considerable commercial power, which can be used to help promote its message or assist other organizations in gaining exposure to the public. Of course, the power could be used in less pure ways, such as boosting personal ego rather than promoting the agenda of the heart. Power games and politics might start erupting as the people grab for their share, and suddenly the purity of the project begins to crumble. Sometimes success can be like a powerful mirror and a shining searchlight as it shows up what was already within someone or a group of people. Under the spotlight of success, it is more intense, amplified, and obvious. This can give us an opportunity to sow the seeds of our own destruction, or to work on what arises from a heart-centered perspective to create a firmer foundation that supports even greater attainment. How would that work in this example? By returning attention to the heart of why the business was started in the first place. It is wise to maintain focus on the pure original motivation for the work, rather than the shifting course to focus on money or influence. The latter are not bad per se, but they are a rather different vibration, focused on personal gain rather than heart-centered contribution. When focus shifts from the heart, the underlying energy of any creative project can become contaminated with lower vibrational forces, such as fear, which is behind greed, for example. If this is not rectified, that business or creative project will begin to change. It will lose the luster of its original purpose that made it so attractive and magnetic to the light. Its continued ability to grow as a light in the world is diminished. It may end up becoming just another corporate machine, successful according to more conventional measures or not. The genuine heart-centered success that creates a win-win field of energy for all involved can only be attained, nurtured, and expanded when those creating the project or business remain focused on the purity of their own original intentions. This oracle brings an assurance of success of the highest order, not just commercially, but from the heart. It will manifest as a highly valuable offering to the world. This applies to a project, endeavor, or organization in which you are involved. Your heart will help you realize which group or project it applies to. It may be more than one. However, you must stay focused. Enjoy the glittering lights of success, but don't be distracted by them. Stay on point with what you want to create and why. Stay true to yourself. This oracle also brings another message. Don't be distracted by other paths around you at this time, as you are too close to succeeding on the one you are on now. Diluting your energies in the pursuit of too much will slow down your success, and the world needs your light to shine sooner rather than later. In time, you may diversify and explore other ways to express yourself, but for now, build what you are working on and know that success is coming swiftly. Healing process. Imagine that a huge sunflower is following the sun from sunshine to sunset. Imagine a golden arc of light being created by the gently moving head of the sunflower. That arc of light flips upside down to become a vessel filled with gold energy that drops down like a rainfall of energy from the golden orb of the sun. Imagine you can bathe in the vessel of golden energy. It feels good. Stay with that good feeling and let it settle in your heart. In your own time, just open your eyes. You have completed your healing process. That touches my heart so deeply. I'm sorry. That was just confirmation that what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing, starting this new job on Monday. And I've been feeling like maybe I made a mistake, or it's too much for me, or I don't know, I've been feeling some kind of way. So I'm grateful, Spirit, that you just gave me confirmation that you're going to do amazing things. Not me, but through my team. And that it will be successful. But we just have to remember to keep the main thing, and not allow ego to get in the way. Okay, so that's collaborative dreaming. There's more than one of us. And this might not be about that project. You know what project it's about in your life, okay? And I think that was just one message, and now Spirit wants to give us some other message. I'm so sorry I got emotional. But you don't know, you have no idea how much my spirit has just been so disturbed because of everything that happened last week after the storm. There's nothing wrong with crying, because when your eyes leak, your head won't swell. Nothing wrong with a good cry. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Scorpio, Spirit. What would you like to do for Scorpio today? I'm going to pull you one card from here. Alright, we got Messenger of Fire and Eight of Water. So, it looks like you're going to get some news. A message of fire. What is a message of fire, Spirit? Can you clarify what that might mean? How do we know what that means? You're waiting for you've gathered all your stuff and you're waiting. You're just waiting. You know that Spirit's going to deliver, and you're just waiting. It looks like you're waiting to hear how to start this journey. Clarify what you might mean here, Spirit. Can you clarify Messenger of Fire? Something you've been anxious about, you're about to have victory over it, Scorpio. You've been resting your thoughts, taking a break, taking a time out, and you're about to have victory over that. Can you clarify the Four of Swords, Spirit? What's this Four of Swords about? Hangman. You've been in hangman mode about something. And that's what it looks like here, is that you're looking, she's holding some kind of bag in her hand. It looks like you're in hangman. This is you, Scorpio. This is you. You might be dealing with a fire sign and an air sign. Definitely a fire and air. Clarify the hangman, Spirit. You couldn't make a choice. You were stuck. This is air again. What were they stuck about? What choice were they stuck about? Gosh, Scorpio, you were going through a lot, baby. It looks like you've been confused about, what are they confused about? I hate to say it, it looks like you're confused about this twin flame stuff, but it might be something else. Let me see. What is it that they're confused about, Spirit? What is Scorpio confused about? Something to do with spying. A lot of swords showing up. What's up with the spying, Spirit? What do you mean by spying? What do you mean? It has something to do with an air sign. That's why all these swords are showing up. You're confused about a twin flame, if this might be your twin flame, or this might be you, and you're confused if this Scorpio is your twin flame. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Is it their twin flame, Spirit? Everything was upside down. But it looks like you've been praying about work. You've been praying about working with this person. What is this ending in death, though? Why is there an ending here in death? Clarify the ending in the death. Please clarify the ending. Clarify this ending. Oh. There's a new beginning. When I say clarify this ending, it has something to do with an obsession. And it could have something to do with a sexual obsession. It could be a sex addiction. Or you could just be real hot to trot for this person. And you hope that there's not an addiction anymore. That's what it looks like to me. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But I'm going to say Capricorn primarily. And it looks like this addiction is ending or has ended. And it may or may not be about sex. Clarify this Ace of Wands, Spirit. Clarify this Ace of Wands. Yeah. There's the Capricorn. Okay. So maybe you're confused because things are improving with this Capricorn. Or this might be that older man. And there's something going on with an apology here. Maybe y'all had a fight. Maybe you had a fight with this person. And that's what's kept your beginning from growing. Why is this Page of Wands here? It has something to do with manipulation. Anything else? That's Gemini. I think that air sign might be a Gemini. Wait, the Sun. There's the Sun card. It was turned over in the deck. Okay, so there's a lot of happiness coming from this man. Whoever this man is, whoever this earth sign is, there's going to be a lot of happiness. Okay? I hope this is making sense. But I didn't answer your question about the twin flame because I don't know. I'd have to do a private reading probably so I can understand who these people are. But you're dealing with probably a Gemini and a Capricorn. Does Scorpio have a twin flame, Spirit? Does Scorpio have a twin flame? There's that manipulation again. That's the Magician, but when it's in reverse, it's about who's manipulating, Spirit. Can you show me who's manipulating? Oh, this same message is coming out again. This same message is coming out again. There's an air sign, a female energy air sign who's manipulating. This person right here is manipulating. And they're trying to confuse you about this choice. What choice would you have Scorpio make? Can you show me what choice you would have Scorpio make? Stop having secrets. That's Pisces. Stop having secrets, Scorpio. Anything else? You just need to hold on right now and keep looking at the situation to see if it can change or improve. Can you show me the likely outcome if Scorpio just continues? Yep. Where'd it go? I'm having to dig for the truth. It looks like you do have a twin, but it looks like somebody's trying to confuse you. Anything else, Spirit? Can you show me? Yeah, there's also a third party that's got to end, and it's a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Anything else you want to tell Scorpio? this came out. So maybe there will be an ending to that third party. Ooh. And there will be balance restored for you, baby. Yes, you do have a twin. Okay. Is there any way you can show us who that might be, Spirit? So they're not confused anymore? No wonder you've been digging for the truth. I'm digging for the truth, too. Can you show us who Scorpio's twin might be? Who might their twin be, Spirit? Can you give us a hint? Somebody you're really praying, and somebody who you really want to have sex with. Can you give us any idea who this twin might be? It's probably got something to do with this earth sign, because I'm getting Pentacles. There's going to need to be equal give and take with this person and no third party. Can you give me anything else for Scorpio? Oh, Scorpio, the cards, man. The cards are flying everywhere. They have fire in their chart, too. Why is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? It has something to do with a fire sign at work. You might be having sex with this person at work. Is this the person, Spirit? No wonder you're confused, baby. So am I. Is this the person, Spirit? It looks like you keep going back to this person for some reason. There's going to be a new beginning. After all this sadness and after you walk away, there will be a new beginning. It's just delayed a little bit because you can't figure out who it is. But you will have union with this person, Scorpio. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more. I'm going to try one more time. Can you? I'm going to try one more time to see if I can get an answer for you. But I'm hoping that I've given you enough information that you've already figured out who it is. There's got to be an end to a third party, though. And I can't remember who I said that was. I think it was a fire sign. And it might be somebody that you're having sex with at work. Come on, cards. Shuffle. I'm only going to do this one more time, Scorpio, because then I got to move on to Sagittarius. Spirit, can you show us? Okay. There's a transformation happening. Just be patient. That's your card, Scorpio, and that's Sagittarius. So maybe that fire sign is a Sagittarius, and maybe that's why I haven't gotten an answer, because now we're going to move on to the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Spirit wants to say something to you, baby. I see commitment. Maybe you're going to be committed to a new job. Maybe you're going to be committed to a person. There's that Five of Swords. Spirit, what do you want to say to Sagittarius? Sagittarius, you got the Hermit. That's number 9. And then on the bottom of the deck, it's communication. You're going to get communication from somewhere about something. Spirit guides and angels, can you please help me and clarify the Hermit? I saw the Spy card. There it is again. See the Spy card. Oops. Why is my deck shuffling so hard? Got a halfway to marriage card. Maybe you're about to get married, Sagittarius. Maybe you're thinking about this. Clarify the Hermit, Spirit. Can you clarify the Hermit for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? Ooh. There's a King of Pentacles showing up, Sagittarius. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. What's up with this man? What's up with this man, Spirit? Can you clarify what's going on with this King of Pentacles? He's coming towards you. And he looks like he's been through a transformation. But right now it's for some reason in delay. Why is it all in delay, Spirit? Because something hasn't ended. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there's two people showing up here. An earth sign. It looks like the earth sign was going to move towards you, but they stopped moving towards you because of this air sign that hasn't ended. What would you like to see happen, Spirit? There's an ending coming. You need to choose not to walk away. Who are they choosing not to walk away from, Spirit? Who are they choosing not to walk away from? There's that earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But this is a female earth sign. What else, Spirit? Anything else you want to say? Why is this earth sign here? Because there's a Knight of Pentacles moving towards this earth sign. How is this connected to Sagittarius? It has something to do with the sun, the sunshine. A lot of happiness is coming. A lot of happiness is coming. And it's coming through this woman, it looks like. Maybe this is going to be your new boss. Clarify what you're saying, Spirit. There's somebody that's going to do something for you there. That's going to be slow and steady. But it's going to end in a lot of happiness. Clarify what you're saying. Ooh. And everything, the house, the car, the kids, everything, Sagittarius. You got two of the best cards there are. Oh my God, Sagittarius. And it's because you're about to get justice. Karmic balance is coming to your life, Sagittarius. I hope that was helpful. Okay, Spirit, can you please help me now with the sign of Taurus? Or anybody who might be watching for the sign of Taurus. Can you please tell me what you would like to talk about with the sign of Taurus, please? What card would you like to give Taurus today, Spirit? Dang it. Alright, I got. Oh my God, Taurus. You're about to hear about something that is going to make you very happy, and it's a wish being fulfilled. And there's an Empress here. I mean, that's beautiful. 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 Oh my gosh, Taurus. I don't even think I know any Tauruses, but that's amazing. Congratulations. You're either going to be a boss or you are the boss. And you're going to have a lot of happiness. And this is something that you're going to talk about to somebody, or you're going to hear about. I see that Sagittarius showing up. Maybe you're going to be Sagittarius's boss. Wow. Sweet, Taurus. Sweet. Alright, Spirit, clarify the sun, please. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A lot of money. A very new beginning is coming, Taurus. A lot of money. Your wishes are coming true, baby. Clarify this Emperor, Spirit. Clarify the Nine of Earth. Show us what the wish fulfillment's all about. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Has something to do with a fire sign and a water sign that work together and justice being restored. But what I can't understand is, why is this fire sign in reverse? Why is the fire sign and work in reverse? Can you tell me why they're in delay? They're in delay because there's another woman trying to walk towards your person. There's a fire sign that's trying to walk towards your person. And that person is the King of Wands. There's two fire signs, and it doesn't look like they're supposed to be together, but let me make sure. Whoa. Yo. Yes, they are. Let me check. They are supposed to be together, but why aren't they? Maybe this is, you might have manifested this. What did they manifest, Spirit? Right now, it's not being, we're not sure. We're not sure right now. That's what it is. You manifested the end of the third party. You manifested the end of this third party. These two were together and they were a third party. And you manifested the end of that. You're going to be with this person. You're going to be with this person. I don't even see you showing up here, but you must have a Taurus placement somewhere in your chart. And I believe you probably have some Scorpio in your chart too. Definitely. Anything else you want to say, Spirit, before I go on to Pisces? Anything else? Yes, baby. Yes, baby. You're very quickly going to have a lot of success. And you're probably going to be in the spotlight for it. Like, you probably are a card reader like I am. You're putting an end to that shit. You're putting an end to that other relationship, that third party bullshit. Good for you, Taurus. Anything else you want to say to Taurus, Spirit? Oh, we got this air sign too. What's going to happen with this air sign? That air sign's been giving you hell for the longest. They're going to be weak. Now, why did he pop out? Are you the air sign? Maybe you're the air sign. Is this... Let me find out what's going on with this one right here, because sometimes they try to sneak in. There's a lot of people showing up in your reading, Taurus. Who is this air sign, and what do they have to do with this situation with this Emperor? Looks like they're going to be... What's going on with this air sign and this Emperor, Spirit? Is this the same person? Is this different placements in Taurus's chart? There's 3 people. Oh, it's somebody that you were married to. Your husband. What's going to happen to this relationship? Is this their husband that's been cheating? Whoever it is, it looks like they were. It looks like they were cheating with this fire sign. And that's coming to an end, right, Spirit? Yeah, you're going to find out. It's going to be a little something going on here. Yep, twin flame. This is twin flame. Yep, you're going to get your wish fulfilled. You're going to stop trying to get these other people, or whoever, change the roles if necessary. This third party or third parties are going to come to an end, it looks like. That's what I'm seeing anyway. For some reason, I just want to clarify it. I think that was placements in your chart, or it might have been a couple of them. Or show me what's going to happen for Taurus, Spirit. Can you please stop it with the bullshit energy? You're going to have a new beginning, and your family is going to go to the all the way everything. Okay? Just like I said over here. It's just in delay because of this third party. There's Leo that's involved in that air sign. And that looks like it's going to end. That's probably that fire sign too. Yeah, it is. Just keep praying and be patient. There's third parties involved here, but they're ending. Because you manifested the end of them, Taurus. Okay, let's move on to the sign of Pisces. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Can we please get a reading for the sign of Pisces? You've got Pisces here, Spirit. What do you want to say to the sign of Pisces? Ooh. Pisces, you sexy as hell, baby. Look at you showing up already. Already showing up as an Empress and a High Priestess. Show me what's going on with Pisces. Ooh, Pisces about to get some movement. Show me what's going on with Pisces, Holy Spirit. Can you show me what's going on with Pisces? Pisces might have some choices in this movement. Talk to me about Pisces, Holy Spirit. What's going on with Pisces? Can we get a card for the sign of Pisces? I'm going to put it back. Card for the sign of Pisces, Holy Spirit. Come on, Pisces. Focus. This is bullshit energy. The Hanged Man again. Eight of Wands again. Come on, Pisces. Straighten up. Now, I'm not even going to read for Pisces if you can't straighten up and focus your energy. Pisces. There we go. Two of Swords. You can't choose. Right now, you're at a standstill. That Hanged Man was probably right. For some reason, you're at a standstill. Why is the Two of Swords here, Spirit? Why is the Two of Swords here for Pisces? Why is the Two of Swords showing up for the sign of Pisces in this reading? Do you want to say something to the sign of Pisces, Spirit? Sunshine, sunshine. You don't even have to make a choice. The sun's just going to shine on you regardless, baby. Anything else you want to say, Spirit? Dang, Pisces. Are you confused and in your emotions, Pisces? Because that's what it feels like. And I felt confused when I was trying to get your cards straight. Anything else? I'm not going to continue with this if this is the way it's going to go. Anything else you want to say for the sign of Pisces, Spirit? Clarify the sun, please. It has something to do with this fire sign and work. Why is it in reverse? Why is it in reverse, Spirit? Because there's another fire sign that's walking. There's two fire signs connected by work. But they're in reverse. Why are they in reverse, Spirit? Same message. Because this is a wish being fulfilled, and it has something to do with karma. No, a wish is not being fulfilled because of karma. This is what was manifested by that last reading. What is going to happen, Spirit? This is another placement. That sun's going to shine, and you're going to get victory, and you're going to even be in the spotlight. This is a cycle that was supposed to close out at Christmas, it looks like. A wish that was supposed to be fulfilled at Christmas is now going to be fulfilled, and it's somebody that works together. Two fire signs. Who will they be with, Spirit? Will they be together? Because I couldn't quite figure that out in that last reading. Oh, yeah. It's the third party. It's the third party that your family doesn't like, it looks like. But let me clarify that. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Clarify the Three of Swords in reverse. Everything's in reverse in this relationship. It's somebody you keep running back to, and you need to stop doing that because they're a third party. Or they need to stop doing that to you. Yeah, there you are again. they're supposed to be with this water sign, but they keep running back to this fire sign, and they're not supposed to. They're supposed to be working with you. And it looks like that's what's going to happen because it's justice. It's karmic justice. Is that right, Spirit? Is that what's going to happen for Pisces? What's going to happen for Pisces in this situation? Yep. They're not going to keep running back, or you're not, because you're going to have happy, 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 happy times with this person. And then all this nightmare is going to be over. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. It's kind of the same message again. It's just different placements in people's charts. And God is just showing you how this works, I guess. Okay, Libra, you're up. What's going on with you, Libra? Libra, Libra, what's going on with you? Libra, going through a transformation, huh? Spirit, what's going on with the sign of Libra? Can you show me, baby? What's going on with this Libra over here? This beautiful Libra. That would be more beautiful if they would stop being pissed off. They're waiting for their ships to come in. Same message I had over here. Waiting for your ships to come in. And look what your ship is that's coming in. The Emperor. Spirit guides and angels, can you please show Libra what happens when the Eight of Water is fulfilled? When the Eight of Cups is filled. Show Libra what's going to happen. Just clarify the Eight of Cups, Spirit. You've got your stuff packed and you're just waiting. Being patient and waiting. Can you show me what that... There's a transformation has to happen. It's something. It could be an illness too. Somebody could be sick. When these two cards, this is the death card of the major and the death card of the minor. And it's in reverse. So it looks like somebody might be sick and going through a sickness. Or this could be a dark night of the soul transformation. Take it as it resonates. What's going to be the outcome of this death in reverse and this Ten of Swords in reverse? You're going to be sad. But you're not going to be confused. And yeah, it looks like somebody might have been hurt. Or they might be sick. Pretty serious too, whatever's going on here. Anything else you want to say about this situation, Spirit? Anything else you want to say for Scorpio? For Libra, same message. Right now, you just have to wait and see what the outcome of this is, because it is something serious. And I'm sending you a lot of love and a lot of prayers to whoever's sick in your life. Green is very significant to this situation. Spirit, can you show us anything to give them some encouragement? How are you working in this situation? There's your Emperor, baby. Or there you are. That might be you. You might be the Emperor. What about him? Running back and tell him what? Tell them what? What's this message about? What's this exciting message about? There's an exciting message about somebody. There's a King of Pentacles. That's like the best king there is. A Knight of Pentacles. It's like slow and steady. He's on a geriatric horse, but he always gets where he's going. And he's moving towards you. But there's a King of Wands that was in the way, but Spirit says he's not in the way anymore. What happened to the King of Wands? It was an old relationship that ended, or is about to end. It's an old relationship that's about to end. Be patient, keep praying, and be strong. Sagittarius is here and Leo is here very strongly. What happens? Right now you're in hermit mode. That's Virgo. But there's some travel coming. There's closing out of a cycle, or you might be moving. Clarify the Hermit spirit. Oh, you're moving, all right. You're about to have union with somebody. Can you show us who this Emperor might be, Spirit? It's somebody who wouldn't choose you and who broke your heart. But it looks like they're about to choose you, and you probably don't even know it. And they got a lot of sex on their mind, too. Alright, Spirit, let's get some guidance for everybody now, and then I got to get out of here so I can help Miss Mary this morning. Can you give us Heal Yourself for anybody who might see this video? How can we heal ourselves? Come on now, y'all. Focus, please. Focus. How can we heal ourselves in this process? Can you show us how we can heal ourselves? Thank you so very much. Selling out. No selling out. No more killing ourselves. Discover your life's purpose. And we certainly will. We certainly will. I'm so grateful that Spirit showed me what he showed me at the beginning of this video. That's just brought so much peace to my heart. Anything else, Spirit, for our healing? How are you going to heal us through all of these difficult situations? Spirit's saying, take off your mask. Be yourself. Stop hiding behind all of these false things that you pretend to be that you're not. Be yourself. Be real. Be authentic. Stop hiding behind a mask. You might like to dance. You might have blonde hair. You're very beautiful. You might be about to get married. Daisies are standing out here. Anything else you want to say, Spirit? We need to have faith in the process. You might be into Christianity. Oak trees. Clouds. It looks like it's going to rain. You are very beautiful, though. Go through whatever sadness you need to go through. Remember what I said? If your eyes leak, your head won't swell. And we can't let pride get in our way. And we need to grieve people, places, and things that need to be cut out of our life for the greater good of all involved. Okay? And then at the bottom of the deck, we have healing. Okay? Alright, angels. How do you have our back through this? Can you show us how you have our back? I have harmony, sexuality, purity. Remember this, a lot of times people, when they go through these spiritual awakenings, or even just in life in general, they will be celibate. And then when they do decide to be, and what that means is that they are abstaining from sexual behavior, all forms of it, because they're wanting to be pure, because they want to have a relationship with Spirit, and they know that that's what Spirit requires to be pure, and to clear your chakras, and to cleanse your energy, okay? And so that's something to respect. If you're that way, you need to respect that. And if you do get into a relationship, they need to respect that too, okay? And then we have vision. Somebody that watches these videos is having visions. Anything else, angels? Any other way you have our back? Beauty, manifestation, and knowledge. And I have some people on this channel that manifest like a mofo. Y'all are some magicians. And then I have divine plan and unity. Okay, let me get us one of these. What would you like to say to us today, Spirit? I think a lot of these are the same people, but it's just different placements in their chart. And if you haven't gotten your birth chart, you need to get it. What are the dominant emotions that run my life? How do you feel your day? Stress or joy, trust or anger, anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin feeling every day with that which we value most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. Today's soul action. Lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Success? Loved? Freedom? What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? That is the key to manifesting the desires that you have, is not having to have something happen to be able to feel it. Not having to lose weight to feel beautiful. Not having to have $1 million in the bank to feel wealthy. Not having to have 10,000 subscribers on YouTube to feel successful. But knowing that you are successful and that what you do matters. How can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? Growing our self-love is medicine to this world's broken heart. When you heal, we heal. When you give yourself more grace, you are able to give the world more grace. Today's soul action. Look at yourself with a grace filter. You are meant to be in this moment of your life. Release the inner critic and fill in that hole with your soul's truth. That you are infinite, you are loved, and you are already there. Same thing I was just saying. Okay. Let's do ask a question, get an answer now. So get your questions while I'm getting my cards put away. Got your questions? Ask a question, get an answer. Spirit, can you please give us accurate answers to all of the questions that we have today? Get your questions. Alright, you got your question? Here she comes, just walking down the street, singing do-a-diddy-diddy-dum, diddy-do. I don't know why that's in my head. Alright, you got your question? Answers to their questions, please, Holy Spirit. Compromise. And remain positive. Okay, one more time. All right. Spirit says wait, but yes. And then if that didn't answer your question, this might. Improving health. Okay? All right, Spirit says one more time. Ask your question. Whoa. Spirit says, totally up to you. And then, if that didn't answer your question, maybe this will. Because I think the bottom of the deck is for anybody's question that didn't get answered with this card. But only you can decide that because they're your intuition. Okay, and that's what I'm trying to do, is to help you to use your intuition. Because we all are psychic and we all have a sixth sense. Okay, Spirit, can I please have trinkets from this trinket bowl for whoever might have seen this video or who might see it in the future? Okay, I have that spaceship. Sometimes goodbye is a second chance. That's the song it reminds me of. I finally remembered. There's a heart. You might be Catholic. I mean, a heart. I can't hold on to it either. Stop talking to me about hearts. This is a cross. It's a cross. But somebody that was here is trying to get your attention. Oh my goodness. There's a tower. Maybe you live in a tower. I have a butterfly. I have a turtle. A turtle. I have that anchor. There's an anchor. a unicorn. I have a hand for intuition. And then I have that archway, that gateway, that always reminds me of that story about the camel getting through the eye of a needle. It's easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get into heaven, because the camel had to stoop down to get through the archway and they would get stuck. And then I have another unicorn. And then I have that nail. Remember the nail? Maybe you're a carpenter, or maybe you believe in a carpenter. Oh, and I have this cat I can't hold on to. There's that cat. There's that cat. I don't know. I don't have the fancy cat this morning, though. Yesterday I had him and her. Okay, Spirit, trinkets from this other bowl. For whoever might see this video. I have a light bulb. Maybe you will have a light bulb moment. I have made with love, love and beloved. I have you versus you. I have that heart that has a lot of, I think it's Debe Deech, Stama, I can't, it's some other language. And then I have another one that says love. And then I have that bullet again. The bullet again. And then I have a feather. And then I have not one, but two infinity signs. Do you know how impossible that is to do? But we do it all the time here, and sometimes we have three. I have that dragon that reminds me of my sister that's crossed over. And then I have that lotus flower for that spiritual awakening. I burned the shit out of myself. That's what happens when you get too close to the flame. And then I have a cactus. Maybe you live in Texas or Arizona, or maybe you're a prick. Let's pull a card on the bullet. Clarify the bullet, Spirit. Clarify the bullet. It has something to do with the end of a nightmare and a lot of happiness. Whatever that means. Maybe it's, I don't know, and something that's going to be manifested. Clarify the Knight of Swords, Spirit. It's going to happen real quick. It's going to happen real quick. 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 minutes, maybe at 8 o'clock. Something's going to happen, though. That's the end of a nightmare, and it has something to do with this bullet. Can you give us any other clues, Spirit? It's got something to do with a celebration. It's going to happen at a celebration. Anything else? It's got something to do with this man right here, too. He represents somebody in leadership. He represents somebody who is a crusty old bastard without an empress. But he's gonna do something. I don't know what he's up to, but he's gonna do something. Right now, he's in hangman mode about it. But that's what that bullet's all about. Alright, one more time. Out of which bowl? This one? Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, one more time and then rocks. I gotta go. Alright, I have that Catholic thing. I have those children on that bridge. I have that Dallas cowboy. I have a horseshoe. I have an angel. This is like the sign for a baby girl. So maybe somebody's going to have a baby girl. I have a wave. And I have a head of Jesus. Alright, trinkets out of this other bowl, Spirit. Trinkets out of this other bowl. I have the world. I will hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven. the music note with the skull on it, the arrow for the Sagittarius. I have a sailboat, I have an angel, and I have a tower. All right, rocks for this reading, please, Spirit. I have joy, inspire, hope, and honor. I don't know how I keep getting that trinket that says honor. And these are some Catholic trinkets again over here. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you got something out of this video. If you liked it, please like it, subscribe, and comment if you want your name to be put in for a free private reading to be announced at the end of this month. I love you so very much, and have a blessed, blessed day.